Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Wonder if anybody's here. All right, let's see if there's anybody here. I see one person that's here. Hello, whoever that other person is who's watching. Hello, guys. Can you hear me? It's been quite a while. Wanted to see if anybody is alive on here. I'd see one person only, so I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna be quiet until somebody chats something. Hey, we got Chapin ATX 502. Yes, I'm still dropshipping. It's it's been quite a long time and quite a struggle, but we're still at it. Yeah. Feel free to ask any other questions. Hopefully, there's more people joining the next few minutes. Is that your real name or is that like a nickname, Chapin ATX 502? eBay, Amazon, Amazon and Walmart. We're completely off eBay, no TikTok, just Amazon and Walmart. Just a nickname. Yeah. Hey, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thanks for coming to watch this live. Let's see, we have one more person, whoever that is. I'll probably stick around for like 10 more minutes or something, and hope I can answer some of your questions for free. Yeah, you get okay, there's more people coming, so hello guys, welcome. It's been a long time, quite a while. I'm here to answer your questions, whatever they may be. And yeah, want to know what you guys are doing, or if I have any subscribers left. Come on, guys. There's 4 other people aside from myself because I'm testing the stream. So say hi in the chat or ask some questions, whatever you want to ask. All right, we got Jimmy Smith. How's it going, Jimmy Smith? What's making money for you right now? I am making money through drop shipping. I am the ultimate drop shipping master, guys. So, of course, you know how it is. Yeah, I mean, we have some stocks, some investments, drop shipping, but yeah, we're still making a killing, to say the least. Yeah, it still works. It's just a lot more harder than before. So yeah, I mean, it's not like the old days as you can imagine. It's much more difficult, much more challenging on every level, but it works. There's a lot of people still making a lot of money, but there's also a lot of people getting suspended at the same time. So, uh, yeah, it's pros and cons. But yeah, I mean, Amazon is making me grow very old these days. So you can see I look very old, don't I? But yeah. Thank you for joining, Jimmy. Where are you guys watching from, by the way? Are you watching from the States, some other countries? I don't know where you guys are from, so let me know where you guys are from. Um, I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. I'm just waiting for you guys to ask questions, and then I'll answer. You look a lot older, yeah. I look very yeah. It's been quite a few years. Um, I've I've sold my life to Amazon basically. It's uh it's been quite rough. See, we got some more people. Uh, Let me know where you guys are watching from and how you guys doing or what you are doing now. I know it's been a long time, so just want to have some talk with you guys. Yeah. Am I making videos? Maybe. I don't know. What's up, the Border Town Conglomerate? Very long name. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm just doing this live stream to just, you know, some fun, I guess, because, it's been a long time and, catch up with some of you guys if you're still alive. But yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, I mean, as far as making videos, I don't know. Like, I think I was um, making some good videos in the past, but you know, had to take a different direction because I wanted to focus on building the business, which is doing pretty good. Uh, yeah, I mean, if I mean during COVID, like if you did YouTube, finance, education, you make a lot of money. But I stopped um, planning on teaching on videos or teaching on courses. What do you mean by teaching? Yeah, I mean, I I don't know. I'm considering it, but I'm really busy now, so like it's pretty hard for me to like I have to like really uh be passionate about making videos if I want to make more videos, but like I don't think I'm that passionate about it. So that's why like I don't think I want to make more videos. um but yeah, I mean, I'm happy to answer your questions in this live stream, whatever you want to ask, as far as business or drop shipping or whatever. I, I think I've done pretty good in the last few years. I just don't talk much about it, but yeah, a lot of struggles, of course, but we're doing pretty good. Yeah, Barter Town is. I don't know what your real name is, but you have any questions you want to ask? I'm gonna be here for another 5 minutes. But yeah, I do some consulting, but I don't really advertise it. So, I mean, it's pretty expensive if you want to book. Um, it's up to you. I'm not here to promote that. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's people that come to me if they want to learn, but I don't. Other than that, I don't really teach specifically. I just have my own stores and business. There were few people. Now there's only one person left. All right, we got the Lizard Man. Good to see you, Lizard Man. Um, is Amazon the only platform you drop shipping on this day? No, I still sell on. I sell on Walmart and Amazon, but Amazon is still, the main thing. Yeah, we make the most on Amazon. We have the most problem on Amazon. All of that. So yeah. What would you say would be the best route for someone who was in back in the days, gone for a while, looking to see what the best opportunity is now? Barter, I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Like, um, when you say back in the days, does that mean that you were drop shipping before and you stopped, or you got suspended and you're trying to figure out what to do, or you're just like, what are you? You're just asking like what you should do now. I'm not sure. Can you rephrase your question? I guess to start answering your question. So what I recommend now, I mean, the easiest way is, FBA, sell on Walmart, sell on eBay. There's a lot of opportunities for arbitrage right now because there's, what do you call it? There is a lot of stores closing for one, like brick and mortar stores. And then, there's a lot of websites out there, online e-commerce that you can get good deals from and, just sell those. I don't recommend you drop shipping or start to drop ship nowadays. So on average, on what do you think someone can make doing what you're doing? Um, that's a bit hard because you'd have to be really good for one, and you have to be pretty stubborn and uh, yeah, hard-headed. But I mean, to do exactly what I'm doing, I mean, the potential is unlimited. Like you can make as much as possible. Like the more work you put into it, and the better you are, like you can make. I mean, there's people making a lot of money, 50,000 a month in profit, $100,000 a month in profit. But again, that's the top 1%. But as far as average, I mean, you're looking at McDonald's salary like 2 to 3 thousand, and then you may start to see more results like if you can survive for like 2 years, because most people don't survive within like um, most people quit within 6 months, if not 3 months. So yeah, I mean 3 to 4 thousand. I mean, I say that's even hard as well, but yeah, I mean that's around the range. Um, where you been? Will you be active again? You still do eBay? No, I'm completely off eBay. I try to get back into it, but the, I think the universe doesn't want me to do eBay, and I don't really like eBay as a company. eBay is horrible on many levels, and you know, there's many things that they could be doing better, but they're not. I do see more people coming on, so um, the more the questions you guys can ask me, the more value you can get, and I can stay a bit longer. So, feel free to ask questions. I don't mind. But yeah, I've been around different states, traveling and building my own business. So that's kind of where I've been. I mean, I'm just focusing on building my own businesses, um, and traveling. But yeah, I'm completely off eBay. What's a good process to find good suppliers? So, I mean, I think I did a video in the past, but there's several ways to find a good suppliers. First, you need to know what you're doing. That's really important, of course. You know, when I say you need to really know what you're doing, I mean like, what are you trying to accomplish, and what are you trying to do? So, are you trying to drop ship, or are you trying to do FBA, wholesale? Like, let me know like what you're trying to do, because it's kind of different to find suppliers depending on what business model you're trying to do, right? So yeah, just let me know like what model exactly you want me to explain, and I'll give you some tips. Did you really drop out of high school, or where did you quit? Yes. So Jimmy, remember some history. Yeah, I really did drop out of high school. I finished 11th grade, and I dropped out during summer break, right? So, you know, I learned how to do some social media marketing. I started with flipping phones, and then I got into eBay, and then eBay became Amazon, and then Walmart. So yeah, just Amazon, Walmart, and then also we're looking to improve on our website as well. I did a little bit of Facebook shops as well. Yeah, so I mean, I did a little bit of everything, but Amazon is still the king. So that's kind of where it is. With you on eBay, the permanently suspended my account out of blue after becoming top rated. I end up having to make another one. Yeah, yeah. So that's the reality. A lot of people got suspended from eBay randomly, or you don't really get second chances on eBay. You're just like gone forever. Yeah. So yeah, and eBay is a dying platform. You know, I think I think the reason why they're still alive is also because there's a lot of people that hate Amazon. And I think that is like one big thing that is helping eBay. And actually, now the trend is more people are trying to buy on eBay now, and supporting eBay, because Amazon is too fat, and they kind of have monopolistic behavior. For example, my channel is Crypto Niche, but I would love to have a private label branded store, custom merch. Okay, yeah. So I mean, I haven't done like merchant, like as in like clothing. I haven't done that, so I can't like say much about it. But what I can say is it's very competitive. Like, everybody and their mother is trying to start their own clothing line. So like that's like the typical of what everybody is doing. So I mean, you have to have a pretty strong brand. Like for example, like Mr. Beast, like he's very like successful, so he can just start a clothing brand and sell to his fans. But if you're a nobody and you try to do like a private label merch, like maybe Mr. Beast is not a good example, but you get my point. Like, he has his own following. And as far as where you can source for it, like there's many options, like India, Vietnam, Pakistan, China. There's a lot of countries that are doing fabric clothing. So it's not like hard to find a supplier. It's just a matter of like you actually growing the business amongst the competition. Does Paul's course still work? Do you think? I don't know if he has a new course or updated course. I can't comment on that because I haven't looked at his course in like forever. So yeah, sorry, I don't know what to say, but yeah, on that. Yeah. Amazon is harder than eBay. As far as them holding your money and getting your money held, yeah, they are harder than eBay. That's for sure. Yes, I have tried Shopify. I got some sales, but again, like I was just making a lot more on Amazon and Walmart. So like it didn't make sense for me to continue on Shopify. But I am thinking to get back into Shopify now because there is more opportunities. Um, I think The trend is like I think a lot of people want to shop off of Amazon now, so I think there's an opportunity to grow the Shopify. But yeah, I've done Shopify. It's a lot harder than a lot of people think, and it really requires a different skill set, which you know it's a lot harder than the gurus say it is. Hey, Robert Young, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. What are you doing with Amazon currently? I'm doing drop shipping. Yeah, so it's still the same thing, except it's we have different strategies and different processes and all of that to make sure that we don't get suspended. But yeah, we're doing drop shipping, and I don't recommend people to drop ship unless you want to lose your account permanently and have your money held. Yeah, don't. Um, either y- either you know what you're doing, right? Then do it. But like if you're a new seller or you don't really know what you're doing, then it's too high of a risk for you, right? For me, like I know I know pretty much more than the Amazon employees, so like you know, yeah. And that's not to be cocky, but like that's what you got to do in order to survive. Like, and it's many crazy stories which I can't really share, but you know, that's how it is. Like that's how you have to be if you want to drop ship. And the other thing I want to say is like, even if you don't drop ship and you just sell on Amazon like normally as FBA, you can still get suspended. Like in the past, people were like, "Oh, if I do FBA, if I do private label, like I'm totally safe," right? No, like people got suspended just selling, branded products, sending inventory to Amazon because of unsuitable goods, all of that. So there's always pros and cons in every business. So if somebody tells you like, oh, if you do private label, if you do wholesale, you'll never have a suspension, you'll be safe forever. Like they have no idea what they're talking about, and they probably there's many shady people, right? Um, do you drop ship from? No, I've never drop ship from AliExpress to Amazon, and I do not recommend anybody to do that. If you want to be suspended permanently and lose all your money and your account, then do it. But other than that, no, don't do it. Any new softwares that people use these days that help with product research? Um, I mean, there's a lot out there. I, for me personally, I've been able to be successful without using any software. And you may think that's crazy, but yeah, actually, my entire team doesn't really even use any software aside from Keepa, right? But I don't know if you want to count Keepa as like product research, but I mean, there's like Helium, Jungle Scout. I mean, the list goes on and on. But you're not required to know that in order to be successful. Like I have 7-figure stores with no product research software. But that's not to say that you shouldn't use it. I'm just saying like I've had success without using it. So which is not the best strategy probably, but we're always can improve. But yeah, you don't have to use a product research software. The important thing about that is like making sure you pick the right suppliers, knowing the brands to sell, knowing the correct price points, knowing your numbers, right? So if you know your numbers, know your math, right? Like that's more important than what software do I need? What business will you get into if that's over again? um, yeah, that's a bit tough. Yeah, that's pretty hard. I mean, if I start over, like with the knowledge that I have now, or like if I had no knowledge, right? Because there's a big difference. Like if I had to start over and I had no knowledge, um, I don't know, because I think there's many businesses out there, and what I'm doing is it's pretty tough. Not gonna lie, like I'm not gonna pretend it's easy, um, but it's been working out for me, and I've been suspended many times, but I'm still alive. um, but yeah, I mean, if I started again with the experience that I have now, I would dropship. I still think that's the best if I can retain my knowledge, right? But if I can't, maybe I do YouTube again, like everybody else who doesn't want to build a real business. You know, there's a lot of people on YouTube who do YouTube because they make money making videos and educating people instead of building their own business, and that's what I didn't want to do. Like, I wanted to focus on building my business. So because I stopped doing YouTube, I was able to focus on building my business, and the level of success that I've had because I sacrificed one thing and I dropped one thing, allowed me to be successful. Yes, yes, of course, yes. FBA is making love to Amazon, so that's how you get started. Yeah, for sure. You got to do FBA. Yeah. Uh, I know. So this live is on for a while because there's people asking me questions. So yeah, I'll probably have another 10 minutes. So yeah, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I hope you like my answers because I haven't done this in a while. So uh, yeah, I mean, it's not a big part because depending on how you build your business, but yeah, we make quite a bit as far as cash back on our website and the credit cards. Yeah, yeah, we make quite a bit on that. Yeah, but it's not necessary. You can still make without. Yeah, Bart. Yeah, that's why I'm live streaming at a random time, right? So you're not prepared. Because if you pay me for my time, it's gonna be a lot of money, my friend. I charge a lot, so I would take advantage of it and you know try to provide as much value as I can for you guys because you make it here. Um, but yeah, I've been traveling. Like, I just went to Europe, um, in a few countries in Europe, and that's all because of Amazon. So, I mean, I there's many problems and challenges with Amazon, but I'm very thankful for Amazon because, like, without that, I would not have the life that I have today, which is very amazing. So, yeah, when AI came out, I thought about how great it must be for optimizing lists. Yeah, I mean, for your Shopify store, I mean, Amazon has their own AI. Really, it's just a hype right now. You can still be successful without AI right now, but of course, with anything, everything is changing. So you need to learn AI. And I know a lot of people don't like to learn new things, but yeah, you have to eventually learn AI, and I'm trying to learn it myself as well. Just understand how AI works. ChatGPT, Twitter has their own AI, Google. Just try keep updated on that. And then eventually you can implement in your business. And as far as automation as well, so we're trying to automate a lot of things in our business as well. Yeah. So all my suppliers are in the US. I don't use any overseas suppliers, no Chinese suppliers. How many VAs do I have on my store or in total? In my store, I got about 3 or 4 for my store. But in total, I have around 20 VAs with my operation right now. So it's a decent size operation, which I'm I'm grateful, but it's also very stressful and challenging to deal with all those VAs. Do you participate? No, I only make money in the US. US is number one, my friends. So yeah, I don't think I need to participate in any other marketplace outside of the US at this given time. So yeah. Hey Bishop. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah. So we I also went to the Philippines as well recently, and we had a good time with our VAs, and we did some events. Yeah, we take care of our VAs, and we're very grateful that they're helping me build the business. Yeah, without a good team, you're not gonna be able to get to the scale that I am doing, which is pretty big. Um, what is the average? What is your average profit margin? I don't do FBA, but I did FBA before, and then funny story. So I sent in like 20 units of toys to Amazon FBA, and I sold out of all 20, and then Amazon sent me like back 7 of them as returns or damage. Like when I sent them, right, it was all brand new. I looked at it, all brand new condition, and when Amazon sent it back to me, guess what? It was completely wet, completely destroyed. 7 units, completely washed up, like all wet in a freaking bag. Like seven something units of a toy in one bag, completely damaged. And I'm like, I'm not doing FBA ever again. um, but my margins were maybe 15%, something like that. I mean, I don't really care about that. Yeah, I mean, I'm just making so much drop shipping that like FBA is not something for me. But I think I can be successful with it. I'm just doing so good with drop shipping that I don't care about that. Um, what's the next level? Really, it's about for me right now. We have a lot of problems with VAs, like training them, making sure that we set high standards for them, and leadership building. So training my VAs to be a leader, leadership development, delegation skills. So that's kind of our current struggle right now. So we want to make sure that our VAs can be good leaders and can pass on the skills to our team. And so we're focusing on that a lot, and we're also focusing on like how we can train VAs more efficiently, the things that we need to do, the guidelines. It's kind of corporately right now, right? Like how a corporate would function, which I don't know why I signed up for it, but it is what it is. I don't know. Sometimes I ask myself like, why did I sign up for this? Because it's a lot. So yeah. So that's the challenge we have right now. And yeah, guys, let me know where you are watching from as well. I'm curious to know where you guys are from, and also what you're doing. Oh yeah, and by the way, crypto, Bitcoin is doing pretty good. I put some money in it, and it went up, so I'm pretty happy about that. So yeah, investments are going good as far as that. But guys, don't ask me for investment advice. I'm not gonna give you guys investment advice. And I'm not a financial advisor, so don't ask me for that. New York City. You got into crypto during COVID, 100%. Okay, yeah, that's cool. get into DeFi, the DeFi crypto or DeFi? What do you mean by DeFi? DeFi coins. Is that what you mean? DeFi coins? Slumaj. Where are you from, Slumaj? I don't think I've seen you before. DeFi equals centralized finance, decentralized finance. Okay, I'll look into it. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, so as with any investment, you want to make sure that you do your own research. Don't don't just blindly invest, right? But yeah, I'll take a look at that later. Houston, Texas. Hey, yeah. I actually I lived in North Dallas for a while, so I miss Texas. Yeah, Texas is pretty cool. Yeah, thanks for showing up. I don't know how long you've been following me, Slumash, but hopefully you're learning something from this live stream. So we got about 8 people right now. So yeah, guys, if you haven't asked a question yet, I do encourage you to ask me questions. Bishop, I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere right now. Nowhere, as in I'm in Idaho. So I'm in Idaho. It's pretty good. So yeah, I mean I've lived in a couple of states, but yeah, I currently in Idaho. Yeah, I want to visit Texas again. I miss Texas. Oh yeah, sorry, Jimmy. Your question was, do I take interns to work for me if someone is serious about learning? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like hiring them to work for me, or like intern as in like you work for free? Can you be specific on that, Jimmy? But yeah, I mean, I'm not really coaching anybody personally right now. Again, I'm just doing my own thing, guys. Yeah, I mean, I have some partners, but really, I'm just doing my own thing. Oh yeah, we got a good place. We got a good pho place in where I live in Idaho right now. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, it's pretty good. But the pho in Texas though is still good. The pho in California is still good. I think it's still better, rather. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty good considering we're in Idaho. So I remember you used to take photos of mountains. Yeah, I still do. I've got photos. I just don't really post that much anymore. Yeah. I mean, I've got some good photos. I went to Alaska. I went to Switzerland. I went to Germany. I went to Austria, Italy, France. Yeah. So I've got I've had the chance to go to quite a bit of countries. Yeah. I mean, I'm still into nature, Bishop. It's not that I used to be. I still am, and I think it's very important for everybody to have nature, and that's why I am in Idaho, because it's close proximity to Canada and also Washington, where I used to live. But I like the people in Idaho better, and also the values in Idaho better. So yeah, don't ruin Idaho, guys. Don't ruin Idaho. Pho in Orange County is the best, next to Saigon. Yeah. Orange County for sure. There's good stuff there. Yeah. So our live stream is almost an hour now. Thank you for you guys joining. Hopefully you got some value out of it. I'll probably stick for another 10 minutes. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna go longer than an hour. That's for sure. Are you the only Vit in Idaho? No, there's other Vietnamese people in Idaho. Yeah, he's not my brother. Um, yeah, there's a small Vietnamese community, but it's not big. It's dominantly white, which is fine. Like, um, there's no racism or whatever, and it's growing a lot, so it's pretty chill. But again, I don't recommend people to live here because like it's kind of isolated. So maybe I'll move again. I don't know, but yeah, maybe move again. We'll see. Any other questions, guys? Yeah, Jimmy. I'm very fortunate to be able to live wherever I want, and I'm always grateful, you know, for the country. So yeah, very happy with where I am right now. So I can't ask for more. Well, Bishop, you can't. I mean, you can't really do that because all the company is registered in the U.S. um, and if I work in Vietnam, I'm going to have, you know, uh, I'm going to have a Vietnamese company, and it's not good. Like I would rather have a U.S. company. What state are you looking to move to? I don't know. I think we may just stay in Idaho. Like it's nice here. It's long term too, so uh, maybe I'll just keep the property here, and I don't know. Uh, it's pretty hard to find like your perfect place. Oh no! I'm still I still sell on Walmart. And we're doing pretty good on Walmart, so it's not like I'm not interested in Walmart. I'm still we're still doing good on Walmart. So yeah, Bishop, where are you from? You didn't answer the question. Yeah, you didn't answer the question. Guys, if you don't ask the question, I'm talking a lot. I'm getting pretty tired speaking. SoCal, okay, yeah, where I used to live, yeah. SoCal, like what city? If you don't mind sharing, in SoCal. Maybe I can meet you in SoCal. Uh, I've heard from him a little bit, but I think he's just doing poker now, so he's not really. Yeah, I don't think Tyler does e-commerce anymore. How can one get unlimited selling limit? Slumaj, you'd have to buy an account with unlimited limits. I know nowadays eBay is making it very hard to get a high limit. So you either have to buy an account or do some other methods, right? How about Mark? Yeah, I mean, I know he's in my Facebook group. I might want to do an interview with him again just for fun. Uh, so yeah, we might do an interview with Mark again just to catch up, just for fun. Um, yeah. Yeah, so I mean, if you know about Tyler and Mark, yeah, you guys from way back, huh? And Jimmy Smith, you didn't let me know where you're from. So where you from, Jimmy? OGs, yeah, OGs. Uh, okay, Chili. Um, so first of all, you don't want to drop ship from Walmart to Amazon anymore because Amazon doesn't like that. So I mean, I don't know if that's not obvious enough. So yeah, I mean, you avoid it by not using Walmart. That's what you got to do. Uh, Northern Virginia. Okay, that's cool. Oh, Amazon to Walmart. Oh, sorry, I misread it. Yeah, you can't do that either, my friend. Amazon does not. I mean, Walmart does not allow that. They will permanently suspend you. So, yeah, you just don't do it anymore. You have to find a different supplier. That's all. There's no there's no way to avoid it unless you use fake tracking numbers. But even if you use fake tracking numbers, you're still gonna get suspended. So not necessarily wholesalers. As long as you use like low key suppliers, you can. When is the next Thai live show? Uh, uh, I don't know, my friend. I don't know when the next. Maybe when I feel like it. I guess maybe in a month, maybe in 6 months, maybe next week. Uh, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Yeah, Jimmy. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say I survived without getting permanently banned because I've been banned quite a few times. It's really a matter of like knowing your next moves, right? Like that's what I would say about it. Like, um, yeah, I mean, I've been suspended many times, so it's not like I survived because of that. Like, it's because I know how to prepare for the worst. So that's a very important skill. But yeah, I think I'm pretty good, but of course, I could be doing better. But yeah, um, one of my motivations still is like, there's still people doing a lot better than me. So I'm like, dang, I consider myself to be doing pretty good, but like, there's some people like, you know, not many, but of course, there's still people doing really good. So that's how I try and push myself to do better right now. Yeah, Bishop. I mean, I'd have to be passionate about it, right? And I just don't know if I'm like passionate about doing YouTube, right? Um, like, I mean, I can make a lot of money. I would imagine. Like, I can make a lot of money on YouTube. I know the potential. It's just like I have to really like be passionate about it or like it, like, to continue. Uh, and that sounds like very cliche, right? Like, but like, I have a lot to do these days. Like, I have to deal with VAs, I have to deal with suppliers, business, Amazon, like many things to deal with. So like, I mean, I'd have to be like an extra workaholic to do YouTube on top of what I'm doing, you know. I mean, I would make more. Like, yeah, sure, but like the question is like, if I can make more money, but I'm gonna be like a zombie or like grow older than I already am at a faster rate, then sure. But like, at what point is a lot of money is a lot, right? Like, I think I kind of hit that point where it's like, okay, you know, and I'm not saying like you shouldn't, aspire to be like that, but like, you know, when you make a certain amount of money, you're just gonna keep wanting to make more and more, right? So it's up to you what you want to do with that. Am I still studying Neville Goddard? I don't know what that is, Tori. But thanks for joining. Maybe no, I don't know what you're talking about, Tori. I randomly tune into YouTube. There's yeah. Well, I'm glad I was able to make it a bit special for you, Slumaj. Um, yeah. So 9 more minutes, guys. I'm gonna keep it at the 1 hour mark. 9 more minutes, and then yeah, we'll have to say goodbye. Yeah, hope to see you guys soon. Yeah, I mean, we can still keep in touch in my Facebook group or whatever. If you like, up to you. 9 more minutes. Any other questions? I'm getting tired talking a lot, as you guys can see. uh, okay. I used to like eBay suppliers. Yeah, eBay suppliers. Yeah, I mean, I think there's opportunities using eBay suppliers for Facebook. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, the one problem with eBay is the sales tax exemption, and then like eBay can just block your buying account. So things like that. Yes. Uh, yes, I do, Slumach. Am I working 12 hours a day? I mean, it depends on what you mean by am I working 12 hours a day. Yeah, I am managing a lot of VAs, but I also have help with my manager, so that's been helpful, of course. But yeah, I mean, I work, quite a bit. Um, as far as like, productive work, maybe not 12 hours, but yeah, I mean, I tend to work from morning to night. I'm trying to be a bit healthier nowadays. Getting my exercise routine and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I still work, 7 days a week. Um, it, it's it's a lot of work to say. Um, yes, I do have an experience. How did it go? Yeah, it went good. I'd have to talk for quite a while to explain the whole process, and you probably have to pay me for that. um, but no, I mean, some of them got suspended. Some of them we still keep going. But yeah, it's going good. It's all about how you. It's all about how you manage it, and how good you are, right? Like if you make a mistake, or if your VA make a mistake, then you'll be suspended. Can you say your experience? Yeah, so my experience with FBA has been horrifying to say the least. What I mean by horrifying is, you know, they would miscount my inventory, lose my units. Um, you know, I was saying like I sent in 20 units of a toy, we sold out 20 units, and then a few weeks later, they sent me a bag. It's like it's like a bag with a dead body, and it's a bunch of toys in there, completely wet and smashed up, or whatever. Like 7 units, all rain, wet, all over the place, and so I don't want to do FBA again. Yeah, and, and that's not to say that you shouldn't do FBA. It's like, for me personally, like, I'm very successful with what I'm doing now. Like, FBA is like the bottom of my priority, like bottom. So if I mean, the only reason I would ever do FBA again, if Amazon improves, which I highly doubt they will, and then second, my drop shipping operation is completely gone, which is pretty hard. So it's a near impossible before I do FBA. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so I've never had that, so I can't really speak onto it. So I mean, again, it depends on how you run the account, what supplier you are using. Um, that would trigger that type of verification. But yeah, I mean, I haven't had that. So yeah, Jeff Bezos is making a lot of money. All right, guys, 3 more minutes, and then we'll be off. I want to do like a podcast one of these days with some guys, but again, that depends on the account. I can't like say if it's dead completely or not. Maybe you can get your funds back if you know how to appeal, like how many. Depends on how many money is in there, how much money is in there. But yeah, you'd have to get the money back and then appeal. But if it's like not a lot of money, then do you want to spend more time on it, or are you confident in your ability to get it back? Yeah. But yeah, again, that's the risk with drop shipping, guys. Like, people are trying to do drop ship and then they get suspended, and then they're like, I didn't do anything wrong. You did many things wrong. And funny story is, like, even me as an experienced seller, like, I thought I was doing everything correctly, but still, Amazon still catch me. Like, Amazon still finds a way to screw me over. So, like, as an experienced seller who's been through many suspensions and violations, like, they still get you. So, like, it is extremely hard to to pull off what I'm doing, to say the least. Yeah, and I'm not saying that to brag. Like, it's just the reality. I know it's hard. Hey, Robert. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Robert, and I'm glad you're still following me. Yeah, we've been very successful, and of course, I'm here to talk about the failures too, not just the success. But yeah, I mean, all the success that I've had came with many challenges. With we had challenges with VAs, challenges with Amazon. I mean, suppliers even. So, like, in order to be successful, right? Like, you have to solve a lot of problems, and that's just what I've gotten good at over the years. And I've been able. I'm glad that I was able to be successful. Like, and I think in part because I also stopped YouTube, so I was able to focus on building the business. Um, yeah, they ain't stopping me. Yeah, it is. I am a survivor. Like, I've been dead many times, my friend. Like, you won't even believe how many times I've come back from the dead. You won't even believe it. It's like a miracle. it's like a miracle and a story of its own if I tell you guys my whole story of how I'm surviving with Amazon. Like it's insane. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try to see what I can do, and give you guys some value and help you guys out whatever way I can. Um, yeah, no problem. I'll do like one or two last questions, guys, and then we'll be off. We at the 1 hour mark, so one or two last questions. So shoot it over now, and then we'll wrap it up, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you've been with me for the entire hour, great. I appreciate it. Bishop, it depends. Again, I know I keep on saying depends because like if your supplier is good at managing inventory, that's not a problem. But for us personally, right? Like we don't have much out of stock right now because again we don't have much competition with what we're doing right now for one, and then also two, the economy is slow and everything is just kind of slow right now. So yeah, it's not a big deal. And again, it depends on your software and your setup as well, right? Like if your software is shitty and your setup is shitty, then of course you're gonna have a lot of OS. But if you know how to prevent those problems in the first place, then it'll be done. All right, one more questions, guys. One more questions. Yeah, so I mean, we have like, what do you call it? We have a software. It's called WorkSnaps. So we started that like this year, which monitors their screen, and then we have like, the VAs can send in daily reports of what they're doing, and then like we have VAs, like managers that would check their work, and I personally check their works as well from time to time, and like and I can tell when a VA is lying. And I fired a lot of VAs like over the years. So I fired managers, I fired regular VAs because I mean I can tell when they're lying or when they're BSing me, right? So it comes with experience. Like yeah. So like for example, if you know how long it takes a VA to do something, and they're taking long or they're making excuses or they're not doing it, like they're obviously lying to you. So you can fire them. But yeah, I mean, uh, it takes a long time to have a good manager. So I'm pretty grateful for the manager I have right now, even though like we're having problems. Like without my team, like I would be crazy right now because you need a good team and you need a really good system to be successful at scale, especially with drop shipping too. Especially with drop shipping, like like you literally have to be perfect at almost every single step of the way. Like you have to be a perfectionist somewhat, which I am, but like which I am, but yeah. All right, guys. I gotta go. So thank you for your questions, Barter, Town, and everything like that. Um, I will hope to see you guys social media or something. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great day. Okay. See ya. Yeah. Okay.